Today, I will be talking to you about the test that God presented to Abraham. These are a few pictures of Abraham. Characters that are in the story are Abraham, Sarah, God, and Isaac. Main events of the story. God made a covenant with Abraham because he remained faithful to him. God promised Abraham and Sarah that they will have a son. The Lord tested Abraham by asking him to sacrifice his son Isaac. Abraham also circumcised all males, as God told him to do. This is a picture when Abraham was going to sacrifice his son Isaac. A covenant was made between Abraham and God. How does the scripture inform or challenge the society of the time, or current society? What does the story try to accomplish? This scripture challenges the society of that time by God telling Abraham to sacrifice his only son. In today's society, it would be really difficult to do what God had asked Abraham to do. Even though God tested Abraham on extreme measures, God would never let it actually happen. What is the significance of this story of God's people? Is a covenant made? If so, what is it? The significance of this story is that Abraham was the ancestors of many nations of God's people. A covenant was made between Abraham and God. Since Abraham was faithful to God, God told Abraham that he will be the ancestor of a multitude of nations. I believe that was a significant history of God's people. What is a real-life application of this story to our lives today? Why might someone share this with us? This relates to our lives today in many ways. Things like when we make hard decisions in our daily life. An example was when God tested Abraham to make a very difficult decision between remaining faithful to God or sacrificing his own son. Someone might want to share this with us because we can learn from this story that even though God told Abraham to sacrifice his son, God would never let Abraham actually do it. Instead, he just wanted to see if Abraham would disobey him.